Hazrat Umar ever had any wish did not one day, when he wanted to eat fish, he expressed it to his slave Yerka. Yerka was your very loyal slave. One day you said that Yerka likes to eat fish today. But the problem is that you have to go 8 miles away to the river to get fish and come back 8 miles with fish. Then you said, don't eat, don't eat. It's not good to put yourself to so much trouble for a small desire that you go 10 miles and come back 8 miles just for my fish. Leave it. If it was close, it was another matter. Ghulam says I was your servant for many years but you never made any wish, but today you made a wish, so I thought in my heart that Hazrat Umar Farooq has made a wish for the first time and I will not fulfill it. How can this happen? Ghulam says that Mr. Umar went to perform the Zuhr prayer, so I knew that some guests had come to him and his ask would be done there. Ghulam says that I prayed behind Hazrat Umar, and after praying 2 rak'ahs of sunnah, I was sitting on a horse, an Arabian horse, and I ran and reached the river. What do you call a horse of Arabian breed 8 miles? On reaching there, I bought a box of fish and I returned before Hazrat Umar's ask prayer and I tied the horse in the cool shade so that the sweat it had sweated would dry. And do not see Hazrat Umar Farooq anywhere. Ghulam says that the sweat of the horse dried up, but due to the sweat, dust had settled on the horse, which was clearly visible that the horse had gone on a journey somewhere. Then I thought that Hazrat Umar may not see Farooq. Then I hurriedly took the horse to the well and gave him a quick bath and tied him up in the shade. What happens when we have desires but are afraid to fulfill these desires because the conscience is alive? He says that when Hazrat Umar Farooq came after offering ask prayer, I also prayed behind him. When I came home, I said, Holy Prophet has fulfilled your wish. The fish has been arranged and I will cook the fish in a little while and serve it. He says that when I said this word, Mr. Umar Farooq got up and went to the horse and rubbed his hand on the horse's back. He touched his legs and then went to his ears and picked up one of the horse's ears and said, Yerka, you washed the whole horse, but you did not remember to wipe the sweat from behind the ears. And here I forgot to add water. Hazrat Umar sat on the ground on his knees and said, Oh man, come here, I have no doubts about your loyalty and I'm not a very good man either. I'm not a prude either. I pray, O Allah, forgive me by equalizing my good deeds and bad deeds. I did not adopt any more piety and continued the conversation and started saying, My friend, tell me one thing, if this horse cries out to Allah on the day of resurrection, O Allah, Omar made me travel 16 miles to fulfill one of his wishes. Fixed, O Allah, I was an animal. He was speechless. A journey of 16 miles to fulfill a wish, then tell me, how will a weak man like me answer the horse's question in front of the owner? Yerka says, I did not cry so much because of my father's death, as I cried today in my dream with this thought in front of me, here people show themselves to be their officers by demeaning their employees. The slave started crying. Hazrat Umar Farooq said, now in this way, add a little extra fodder to the horse and distribute the fish it has brought to the poor houses of Medina and pray for your forgiveness for giving them this fish and also pray for the forgiveness of Omar.